is simple. Is Shedeur's last name, Sanders, obviously coming from Prime, is his last name actually hurting his draft status? Shady, what say you? I can't wait for this comment.
I mean, Chase, help me out, because I'm going to go, but you're the quarterback. Tell me why they hating on my boy.
Yeah, I think it's helping his draft status.
The last name?
Yeah, I do. And I say that because I don't know if we would be talking about Shedeur Sanders if you take off his nameplate just purely based on the film that we've watched as a bona fide number one first-round quarterback. And not saying the dude can't play, because I think he can play. I think he was hurt last year by a really bad offensive line. So I do think some of these decisions on, some of these people out there saying, oh, he gets out of the pocket too early. Wouldn't you do the same thing if you had a bad offensive line? Hey, he's not accurate. Okay, no, he's definitely accurate. Oh, he's just a classical drop back passer, Chase. He can't get out and run. Don't you want that at some point in your career? Like so he checks all the boxes for a really good NFL quarterback. I think his dad's name and his name, I think it's helping him. And good for him. Look, and I also think there's certain ways that maybe people don't like Dion or people don't like Shedeur because of the way he acts. I think that is so overblown and should not even remotely be part of the conversation we're having today, because football is what happens on the field.
Right.
If you are a hard worker, if you come from the DNA pool of the Sanders family, you're going to be a good player. Now, does he have stuff to learn? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look at some notable quarterbacks. Like, we're talking about, like, it's a slight that some people around the world don't think he's a number one quarterback or first-round quarterback, okay? Dak Prescott, 4th round. Kirk Cousins, 4th. Russell Wilson, 3rd. Drew Brees went in the 2nd round. It don't matter where you're drafted, my guy. Are you going to work hard? Are you going to learn the system? Is the fit right for you? Do you have a head coach that believes in you? Because I'm going to be honest with you, and what I'm hearing around, he's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine. He doesn't have to be. Guess how many teams there are in the NFL, Acho?
32.
Oh, my gosh. All it takes is one coach to believe in you, one system to make you a superstar player. So I think it's actually helping him rather than hurting him.
You know what's crazy, though? I disagree with that. But what's crazy is, so I was a football player, obviously, right? And I remember getting onto TV, in the media side. And when Coach Prime came to Colorado, right, went to Jack State first in Colorado, and I noticed, because I've come from the football world to the media side, and I'm sitting there like, yo, all these people in the media, they do not like Deion Sanders. And I seen it right away. I'm thinking, like, why are they so mad about Deion? And it's the same thing I'm hearing about his son. Oh, he's arrogant. He's this, he's that. And I'm thinking about, wow. So y'all don't like how this person carries himself. That's why y'all don't like him? Because it ain't success. Because all he does is win. I'm talking about the dad right now.
Yeah.
The dad goes to the NFL. He's the same way. Arrogant, I guess, which I want to say. I call it confidence. But anyway, he was a winner. Coaching. They say it was arrogant. I think it was confidence. He's a winner. Everywhere he goes, he wins. And his son is doing the same thing. And I'm looking at like, yo, y'all don't like him because y'all not comfortable with him. But it's funny because I play with certain different players, right? Different colors, whatever. And a lot of my white quarterback teammates, they come off a little arrogant. They don't call it that, though. He's dedicated. He's hard worker. He wants to win. He'll do anything for the team. But then when a brother come in there with a couple chains on and a hat backwards, and he says, hey, listen, I changed cultures, right? I changed franchises. I changed Jackson State. I changed Colorado. I'm going to do the same for your franchise if you take me.
Yeah.
And now we're saying he's too arrogant.
Respectfully, though, like, I don't know if he's even close to what his dad was coming out in terms of talent-wise.
Well, that's unfair to compare him.
Well, I'm just being honest with you. Like, what I see,
one of the best.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, my point in saying that is, like, because Shady, you're big on superstars. I was a backup, right? And you don't like, and I'm not saying Shedeur's going to be a backup, but like, there's levels to being able to be that arrogant, right?
No.
Like you just think would you like an undrafted black, white, or not? Be that arrogant. I'm not saying he's going to be undrafted, but I'm saying, like, don't you earn the right a little bit to be that way?
But why it matter, though? Why it matter how I come off to you, though? If I play this game a certain way, if I'm a little more confident than you are, why does it matter? Because we get on the field, that's the only thing that matters, we get on the field.
That's why
I never heard his teammates say anything bad about him.
No, never.
Here's the truth of the situation. I didn't know if I want to go here. We're going to go here.
I hope you do.
Can I go before you go there, dude?
What a tease.
Let me go before
Stay
you go
with
there.
us.
Because the answer is yes, it's hurting him. His last name is hurting him because the microscope. Now, I don't know if you experienced this yet, but I coach my boys. Any little mistake they made is daddy ball, right? So, no, for real though. So I tell my kids, when you get it, be special. Make me look good. Because the microscope is on you, dog. You know what I'm saying? They're going to think you my son, I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? The microscope is on Shedeur. And I think that hurts him. So when you watch Shedeur play football, it's not just, okay, his offensive line was bad, but he made some really great throws. You know what I'm saying? Hey, inside the pocket, outside the pocket, he was solid as a quarterback, right? His numbers, 4,100 yards, 37 touchdown passes. His numbers scream first rounder. You know, but with his last name, the microscope is on him. Because when we look at these quarterbacks, when you look at Zach Wilson, 3,600 yards, 33 touchdowns. No, I'm serious. What were they saying about him? Oh, shoot, he can throw the ball. He's this, he's that. When you look at Sam Darnold's numbers, he had the same numbers as Shedeur, 26 touchdowns, but it was every GM should be going to USC to get this dude because he throws it here, he throws it there.
Right.
His timing's there. And I got a bunch of quarterbacks right here that I can continue to go down, but I'm not because they weren't under that microscope. And you just turned on the tape. Oh, yeah, O-line wasn't that good, but hey, plays with timing. Shedeur's not like that. They're always finding something that he does bad, whether it's in the media, whether it's on the field, whether it's the way he talks, whether it's the way his swag, whether it's hatback. They're always finding something because of the microscope on him. And to be honest with you, it is hurting them from that standpoint instead of just turning the tape on the young fella and saying, hey, man, he do this solid, he do this very well, he don't do that. Because that's what they did with all these other quarterbacks. So I believe it's hurting him because of the microscope that he's under.
I got to go to break. I got to go to break. When we return, I will sound off. No, I'll sound off. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
Against a lot of really, really good quarterbacks, all-pro quarterbacks, Pro Bowl quarterbacks. You've also played against some really, really great backup quarterbacks. Can you let these boys know who the favorite and hardest backup quarterback is? Because I know I remember Thanksgiving on 2018.
Hey, you tough.
Hey, Shady, say that again, Shady. Say that again, Shady.
Oh, no, I was thinking about something else.
I know, me too.
I thought about talking something about
Sam
Kirk Cousins or Sam Darnold.
Go ahead and let them know what happened, Slay.
Oh, man.
You tough, man. You get busy.
Thank you, Shady.
Slay, this is the issue real quick. I never said anything about Chase getting busy. It's just that for some reason on this show, like they put down the superstar guys, the ones that do it the most, and then the backups, they just like, Sam Darnold deserves $100 million a year. Like, huh?
Look, Slay did not come here to be a therapist, guys.
no, he
Everybody
didn't.
relax. Slay, my last one for you is this, because it's the locker room. I'm going to talk to you real. You balled out 2 years ago. Eagles tried to give you a pay cut. You win a Super Bowl this year. The Eagles release you. Humanize it for a moment, because I think sometimes fans are just used to playing Madden, so they don't understand the human emotion behind it. Humanize it for a moment. Do you at all feel disrespected by the fact that you ball after going to a Super Bowl? Hey, Slay, take a pay cut. You come back. You win a Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford tried you. You didn't get tried enough to lose the game. You win a Super Bowl. Eagles release you. How does Darius Slay, the actual human, feel about the fact that he got released after bringing the Eagles their second Super Bowl ever?
I mean, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the business part of it. You know, I don't never take nothing too crazy because, like I said, it's the business, what I signed up for. I know how teams want to go younger, but of course, in some way in my part, like just feel as in like, okay, I done did a lot for this organization, but they always show love for sure. And, but I don't know how to put it in like the most, craziest way, but yeah, I mean, it's not no hard feeling, but I just like, no, you know what I'm saying? I did help, and I don't want to talk my trash because like, the 2 years out of the two out of the 5 years, we was no one pass defense, and we both went to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I'm like the part of it, but it take a group effort. But
Don't talk.
at the time, Slay was the man for the secondary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're on number one pass defense 2 out of 5 since I've been there. And that do contribute to the whole defense because without them I couldn't be nothing. But